What's it like staying at the Wynn Las Vegas in 2025 going into 2026? Find out next on Jaycation. What's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. And in today's video, we are here at the Wynn Las Vegas in 2025 going into 2026. We're gonna check out one of the Resort King rooms, see what restaurants they have to offer, check out the pool area as well as some of the shops, restaurants that they have here. We're staying here just for one night and then we're headed back to San Diego for Thanksgiving. I got my OVO shirt on, so we gotta check out the OVO store and my Wynn dad hat. Let's go in and start off the tour around the Wynn Las Vegas in 2025, maybe even check out a little bit of Encore and just see what's new here at Wynn. Hallways are your brownish cream notes with flower designs in the bottom and different frames with the abstract paintings and bubbles in Europe. Bubbles are really popular around Europe. And this is the elevator bay. You can get your ice machine. They have elevators, well, a ton of them, but they're smaller, but very classy. Very gold here at the Wynn. Here's the 4 Sixes Steakhouse from 4 Sixes Ranch by Taylor Sheridan. We tried this last time I was here at the Wynn. I don't think it was in a Wynn video though. Really good filet mignon. The tip is sit on the bar. Here's the buffet. And let's see the prices here. Thanksgiving feast is $64.99 from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. 1 to 9 p.m. is $94.99. Endless pour is $32.99. That's not the regular prices, but this is probably the second best buffet in Vegas. It's one of my favorites, that's for sure. This and Bacchanal. Still a lot of people going to these buffets. They do have special lobster buffets every now and then. It's the most classy one here in Vegas. This is now a Sirius XM radio Meyer Media area. You can still do podcasts and stuff over here. Then the Wynn at Home store, La Cave, Terrace Point Cafe. Yeah, Wynn at Home, you can get decorations, pricey ones at that. If you go all the way to the end is the golf shop. Wynn Gifts has a lot of cool Wynn gear. This is the Terrace Point Cafe that overlooks the pool. And we're gonna go to the golf store first because the golf store sometimes has really nice hats. So they have convention services and hotel sales over here. And I do think maybe the golf club is closed. Private members club opening in January 2026. So that's something new. Zero Bond at Wynn Las Vegas. I'm sure you'll see Justin Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon bromancing all over that place. This over here has business services and some of the convention space. As of now, the Wynn Golf Club reception is over at Encore. I don't know if we're gonna get to Encore, guys, because this is a Wynn video. So if you're looking for like the XS, Encore Beach Club, and Wynn hats, this is the one I'm wearing. If you want to get some Wynn hats, they have them over here. But there's also another shop at Encore too. So if you're looking for the buffet and the resort pool, it's right across from each other. The spa and salon is over this way as well. Well, looks like the regular pool is closed for annual maintenance, but the Wynn Tower Suites, the Sunset Pool is open. There is Red 8, and we're walking towards the Tower Suites and Tableau. This is the Tower Suite bar, and this is where 4 Sixes Steakhouse is, over down this way. So these are the Tower Suites entrance, and 4 Sixes Steakhouse is more of a non-pop-up feel now. And this is the entry. They really are doing maintenance on the pool right here, but they do have a pool that is open somewhere down the way. Here are the red and cream cabanas with TVs in them and day beds, and the 18 and over pool is the only pool that's open, which is the one right here. So I guess this is technically the main pool right now. So this is usually the topless pool, but it's not. There's so many kids in the pool. It's the main pool because they're doing construction on it. Tons of white chairs over here, and then they have a bar at the very end. We'll be back in the summer to check out the rest of the new and improved Wynn pool. This is the Bar and Casino Cabana, and it is a heated pool, guys, so 50-degree weather, you can still swim. Next year, this pool will be complete. Stay tuned for updates. It's about 3:20 in the afternoon, and the sun is starting to set here. We're walking towards the Wynn shops in the parking lot. This is Allegro. They also have a McLaren store. On the right is where Awakening is. Shout out to Donna April. We're also gonna go down this way towards the parking lot. They have a Stefano Ricci men's Dapper store over here. Tons of shops here. Saint Laurent is coming up. We are now entering the Wynn Plaza shops. There is the Takashi Murakami sign. I have a Murakami Vegas shirt. Shout out to Lewis Hamilton collab. Right behind it is Saint Laurent, and it is a 2-floor Wynn Plaza shop. You got Canada Goose here, Balmain Paris, Breitling, But we're going to the OVO and EXO. We got other stores like, I think it's Kiton, Omega, Hermes, can't blow, I'm never gonna get it right. I think it's Hermes. This is Jeff Koons, American artist. It's called Tulips, right next to Celine. And there is Loewe and Zimmerman. It's like women's classy gear. And at the very end of the Wynn Plaza shops is the OVO and EXO. And there's a sale, there's an OVO sale, let's go. The OVO dad hats. They even have some OVO Toronto champion shirts. Pretty cool designs. And it's winter, so they got the OVO beanies. I got excited. I thought it was a Laker varsity jacket, but it's an LSU one. It's still pretty nice. They do have some VGK OVO gear. Nothing this time around, thank God. Thanks, Drake. I didn't buy anything. The second floor has a Cartier, a store named Feature. There's a Rimowa over this way, and I think there's an Off-White down the way as well. There is Cotton Citizen, and then the famous Earth Cafe. I covered this in search of the best coffee in Vegas video. Or no, it was cheapest coffee, but they don't got cheap coffee here. This store here is called AV. Nice colorful spots. Everything is starting to get decked out in Santa hats and Christmas gear. I thought this was a Off-White store. It's called Wolford. Down below is a restaurant called Cipriani, Le Labo, and a handful more of shops here as you get back towards the Wynn. But the Earth Cafe has that really cool tree and fountain in the middle. And they do have some tasty coffee. This store right here is called Brioni. Lots of suits. And then the Meta Lab. You guys know I got my Ray-Ban Metas. They have personalized Meta Ray-Ban glasses over here that you can get, specially designed. And it's here over at the shops. And to round off the shops, it's James Purse and the Bape store. Welcome to Bape Vegas. Finally, this is the self-parking lot. They also have a Hertz rental car station. 3 hours parking, complimentary. Although quaint, this is the Wynn Sportsbook. I actually do enjoy placing my bets over here. This is the Sportsbook restaurant. It's called Charlie's. They have a ton of big screen TVs, and a lot of people are here eating. Back in the day, this used to be a New York style deli with a really great tuna sandwich. This is the front drop off for the Wynn. Really nice grand giant chandelier here. And look how big the food dogs are over here in the front. There's 2 of them. This is the entrance by registration. Here's the huge smiling King Bear from 2017, right next to the registration, and one of the most picturesque IG spots in all of Vegas and the Wynn, with the lit up trees and beautiful flowers. And it is Christmas time, so poinsettias everywhere. And this is registration right next to the Lake of Dreams. North Shore Terrace, you can walk in here and check it out. The bar's open daily at 6 p.m. There's SW Steakhouse right downstairs, Bar Parasol, been down here in the past. Love the seating over in Aft. And as you turn the corner over here, you can actually go out through these double doors. And it's a nice patio, and there's a lot of people here that are hanging out, overlooking the Lake of Dreams. So both sides are for registration. We just checked in, so my bag's already in the room. And then you got Mizumi and Intrigue. This whole area used to be Tryst back in the day, and they do have a registration area here where you can self-check in as well. Yo, shout out to Toady. Toady, man. Eagles. Let's go. Mahalo, brother. He hooked it up with a Lego Formula One Max Verstappen. Sick. We're gonna put this together for sure.
Limited edition, hopefully.
Shoots, brother.
Yep. Let's go Birds, go VGK.
Go Knights, go.
Yeah, go Knights, go.
We're out by the Wynn entrance, here by the waterfall, the cascading waterfall. So you got the Wynn emblem here. Lots of people taking pictures. Here is one of the lakes. Across the street is Fashion Show. And then you cross this bridge, it gets you over to the Palazzo. There is the Sphere in the distance, and the bridge is finally back to normal. That's where we watched the GP on Saturday at the Flight Club, and the sun is setting here on the Las Vegas Strip. Made it to the front of Wynn here by Las Vegas Boulevard. There is their marquee that actually moves and rotates. They're showing Awakening, which is a great show. I definitely recommend going there. The lead is Miss Donna April. She's part Filipina. I ran into her in one of my latest videos that I filmed here. I think it was my Encore video. And she hooked me up with tickets a few weeks later, so shout out to her. That was an amazing show. And literally right across the street, Fashion Show Mall. They got Key Australia, Zara, tons of restaurants in there. Love shopping in there. We might even go there a little later on tonight. There's an ABC stores too, if you need to pick up waters, even though they provide you waters in the room. All right, we're going right back into the Wynn Esplanade, the shopping entrance with all the high-end stores. So here are the shops. They got Moncler, Givenchy, Fendi, Bulgari, and then this reminds me of the ceiling at Okada in Manila. Read up on Steve Wynn and his former partner who happens to own Okada. Japanese family, and they have Rolex over here, Prada, and Philip Plein. Look at that black and white racer style right there. This is called Watches of Switzerland, right across from Prada. There's Ferragamo, Louis Vuitton, and Alexander McQueen too. This jewelry store is called Mikimoto, right next to Dusalati. It's Gucci. So many shops that wind around here into the casino area. And you also got Tiffany & Co. If you're trying to get that big diamond ring, put a ring on it. And rounding it off, we have Dior and Chanel as you get to the carousel and garden. There is the revolving carousel of flowers and poinsettia, another lit up tree walkway area with all the beautiful topiary and flowers. I didn't realize that they had a Pisces bar and Seafair in the other corner, and the casino bar, the Overlook Lounge, is over this way. Nice oval bar right before you get to all the slots and table games. Had a fun time here with Gene and Kyle and EJ last year. Had a couple of GNTs. And here's a look at the casino area with the table game. Straight ahead is where the buffet is. I forgot to show this earlier. This is the Baccarat bar. A little classy corner bar here by the entrance of the buffet and the casino. They even have Balenciaga over here, another jewelry store called Kuyat. And this is the entryway to the rooms. You have to get your room key. Nice decor here by the elevators. Let's get to the 12th floor. Into the 12th floor we go. No need to scan your key because you have to scan it right as you enter. Awakening.
Hey Jaycationers, took a little 30-minute nap. It's my final night here in Vegas. I'm ready to go home, but can't beat living in luxury at the Wynn. Gonna go find some dinner, tour around the Encore a little bit, but I also want to see the fitness center as well. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get a workout. We gotta wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow, get out of here by 7:30 at the latest, and get to the airport so I can fly home to San Diego for Thanksgiving. Let's see what we're gonna grab for dinner. While I still have energy, let's go to the S level, check out the spa, salon, and pool. Made it to the S level. Nice. Succulent arrangement there. And this is the fitness center. They have some ellipticals, techno gyms, at least 10 treadmill. They have the IV drip lounge, the salon at Wynn, and this is the check-in area here at the fitness center. So they do have a pretty big gym. They have free weights. You got bottled water, your towels over there, tons of stationary bikes, at least 10 treadmills, and it goes all the way back there. There's machines, ab workouts, and all that good stuff. There's the middle part with all the machines, and there's all the weights and stuff. And they also got kettlebells over here. Very zen by the elevators. Let's head over to the Encore section. Here's the McLaren display. The two boys that got DQ'd, unfortunately, not their fault. That's their team's fault. Kind of like the Lando Norris jerseys that they have over there with the lime. And then we got Cafe Al Teatro over here. There's a Sundries gift shop here. The entrance to Encore Theater, where the Awakening show is. The theater is currently closed to guests. Nice LED screen over here. Now once you hook a left, this is going towards the Encore. This is where the Lewis Hamilton pop-up was. You got the red bottom shop here, Christian Louboutin, Roberto Cavalli, and this is all the way towards XS. And this right here is the Eden Gallery with
a store called Chloe in the distance. That's where the Lewis Hamilton pop-up was. It doesn't even look like anything. It just looks like a blank space, but it was a pop-up shop just a week ago. Then you got Rene Calvia, Brunello Cucinelli, and Golden Goose in the distance. This is one of the VIP entrances to XS nightclub, one of the best nightclubs in all of Vegas. The Chainsmokers is coming this Saturday, Thanksgiving weekend. As you walk across the way here, this is usually where lines are for XS. We're almost to Jardine. They also have a Saya and an Amiri. This store here is called Cult Gaia. And there it is, Jardine. Have had brunch here many a times. We will reopen at 7:30 for brunch. That's the time I have to leave. So we're just gonna try some dinner here. Over here is Wazuzu, Casa Playa, Poker Sports, and the actual casino for the Encore. We're not gonna talk much about this area because we need to do a separate video on Encore. The sun has set here in Vegas, and there is the back part of the Wynn. I did want to check out this sundry store to see if they got some Wynn stuff. Not quite what I'm looking for, but it was cool to pop into the store and see what type of Wynn hats they got. They have a few cool Wynn hoodies and crew necks. Nothing too crazy. Nice beanie, winter beanie. A little t-shirt here too. Made it to the very end where Sinatra is. We did this back in the 2024 video with Gene, Kyle, and EJ. It's a Italian restaurant that is Frank Sinatra themed. Little blue eyes, an assortment of pastas and steaks too. Here is the entrance to the popular Encore Beach Club. I haven't been there in years. Maybe next summer we'll check it out. There's Casa Playa. It's coastal Mexican, but I think I'm gonna go back to the Wynn and have dinner there. All right, back to the Wynn side we go. Originally, I was gonna get dinner at SW. Maybe we'll try out Pisces. I guess we'll see. So the menu at Pisces Bar and Seafair, they got shellfish, seafood platters, caviar, soup and salad, some entrees, pasta and paella. They got Butcher's Reserve and side. I think I'm gonna check out the other spot, SW. So SW has your starters, soups and salads, Japanese Wagyu, prime cut steaks and chops, main courses, and some side dishes. Here's Mizumi. It's a Japanese restaurant. It looks really nice in there. Let's look at the menu. So they got sushi, robatayaki, tempura, sashimi, salads and snacks. Here's 4 6s. See if we can get a seat at the bar here. I might end up going here again. This is usually tableau in the morning. So I ended up at the bar here at 4 6s. Ended up getting the Grit and Glory. Love their beer so much. And he said these are the final 2 cans that they have. This is usually tableau. You don't need a reservation to sit here at the bar, and there's only 4 seats. Gotta go with what you know. This place was amazing, and you don't need a reservation, so thumbs up. This is great. Shout out to Taylor Sheridan. Cowboycation's coming to town next week. Let's go. Ooh, we got the Wagyu burger here with the thick fries. Just some ketchup right here. I got it done medium, and a 4 6s beer.
You know what that is?
Started off with some of the fries. That's good stuff. There's a little tanginess to this ketchup too. So it's got like some tahini to it. I'm liking it. That's ketchup, sriracha, and lime juice. It's a really good mix. Good start. All right, we got the Wagyu burger here. We got coleslaw, pickles in here. Oh man, the smokiness to this is fantastic. Nice bun. Flavors are nicely distributed for sure. You can never go wrong here at 4 6s. I could see why this place is pretty much permanent. This is Christian. He's taking good care of us tonight. The last of the last. The last batch of the Grit and Glory Pilsner.
4
so
6s
good.
Here. Only at 4 6s, yeah.
That's tasty. Oh, in the background, yep, there he is, Island Boy himself, Mr. Kyle, and my manager, Sachi.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, man. Cheers. Cheers, Sachi. Cheers, Kyle. It's Kai Boo Boo. Kai Boo Boo.
It's a pleasure to be here.
It's Jay Boo Boo.
Jay Boo Boo in Vegas.
Cheers, Jay Boo Boo.
Jay Boo Boo.
dapat. All right, Jaycationers, it is time for the oh so popular room tour. We are here in a strip view king room, lower floors, but it's still the 12th floor, so we're high enough to get a pretty darn decent view of the palazzo. You can see the Hard Rock guitar being built along the way, Treasure Island, and Fashion Show Mall, and the sun is setting quickly. It's only 4:20 at the moment of this filming of this video in November on Thanksgiving Eve, so happy Thanksgiving to those of y'all that celebrate it. Really beautiful room. We've stayed here once before. I love all the amenities that they have here. Shout out to Chase Reserve. I was able to book this with my points, and I didn't even know that I was able to get a $60 food and beverage credit. Let's get to checking out the room. First things first, you have 2 swivel chairs here with cream and gold designed pillows, and then there's also a footrest here as well as a glass table countertop. You can sip some coffee here in the morning. Just make sure you don't shinburger yourself on this. Right behind me is the TV. You don't have a remote control. You actually have an iPad which controls everything in the room. The shears, the drapes, the TV, the lights, and you can also make your orders on that iPad, which I'll show you a little bit later on. So if you're looking for a remote control for the TV, there isn't one. So they do have a mini bar here, and I like how they have the Wynn spelled out there. Very decorative. There is an adults only intimacy kit. There's a rest and revive kit, cookies, popcorn, bites, and all that good stuff. There's also an ice bucket. Unfortunately, no personal fridge. You open up this drawer, there's a couple of wine glasses and cocktail glasses here. I know other rooms have this open up and it's actually like a drawer fridge, but not here. Inside this is a refrigerator, but it's the mini bar refrigerator, so it is definitely stocked up, and I don't want anything falling out and me getting charged for it. And we got the air conditioning to 69 degrees right now. All right, we haven't even laid down in the king bed yet. It's a white and cream king bed. Both sides have a huge lamp that drapes over you from the wall. There's mirrors on both sides, and you have like a brownish beige velvet background design, and then a cream headboard, 2 huge pillows in the back, and then 2 long pillows in the front. These are comfortable and high thread count beds, so I'm loving this place. And there is a painting of somebody sitting down with their back turned on us. You know it's a high profile painting when they have lights featuring the painting, and then she's sitting on a black, he or she is sitting on a black chair, kind of reminiscent of a chair in this room. Let's check out this table space area. Huge brown marble oval table. On each side you have this orange, brown, beige chair. Very heavy chairs at that. And they also provide you some purified drinking water, 2 bottles. No need to go to the ABC stores if you have 2 bottles. Behind the really stylish lamp is a couple of USB chargers and a couple of outlets. No USB-C though. Right behind it is the Amazon Echo. Hey Alexa, how are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling positively luminous. If you want to know why, just say, Alexa, open my Outpost.
And then there's a white telephone here as well if you want to call down to the front desk. Also, there's this huge rectangular mirror with a silver border. Then the dresser area has a lot of space. And then you get over to the Wynn fashion magazine with this really high-end looking woman in the front. This looks like some sort of jewelry box, but be careful, it could break. And you have a couple of drawers here right next to the trash can. Also, we got bed stands on each side. You know we're in a classy place when there's a mirror as the tabletop, and they do give you 1 outlet and 2 regular USB chargers here that can actually fold in. There's a ton of space here and a glass cubby hole down below. So I was gonna complain that they didn't have any USB-C chargers, but they do have a USB Type-C charger and a regular USB charger with 1 outlet and a black and white telephone. And then this is your iPad that you can hit privacy on, make reservations downstairs, hear what's going on this week at Wynn, tells you the weather, entertainment, television, amenities, the portfolio, and power on and off. You can use this for everything in this room. And then up top is the drapes and sheer controllers and the light controllers, all on, all off, or low. Welcome to the bright entryway. There are 2 lights to illuminate you. Nice tile in here. I also really like the cream and brown carpet design of the room. Looks very clean, very fresh. You have a huge square mirror here as well. Door to the conjoining room. The double locks are perfect. All on, all off, low privacy and service. Usually set the privacy on. Oh, I turned it off. Turn it back on. I just want to show you guys the back of my OVO Wynn Las Vegas shirt that I got a few years back. Into the closet we go, and you have about 12 hangers. Then you have this pant hanger as well, extra pillow and blanket, your iron and ironing board. All my stuff is in here. Oh, there's actually 2 luggage racks. Then you also got a couple cubby holes for your laundry, a couple of Wynn laundry bags, and the safe is here on the wall. Welcome to the huge bathroom, dual sinks with rectangular mirrors with lights all around it. There's even a circle light in the middle, so the room is nice and illuminated. 3 lights up top, your face and hand towels in the top shelf. Down here is your vanity mirror and magnifying glass mirror. Ooh, body lotion. The Wynn body lotion here is very good, so I'm taking that with me. You also got shoe polish and a buff. Shower cap, cotton swabs, nail files, and more cotton swabs. And then your tissue box. This one is a free area for your own toiletries. And then they have a Revlon hair dryer in the bottom. And these are like leather tops, really nice. Not that much room on the sink area, but you have a glass on each sink as well as hand soap. And there's a couple of outlets in the back. And I thought that was already it, but no, they also have the magnifying glass and vanity mirror here, right on the wall, another circular mirror, but they also have USB chargers here as well as a outlet. They are well equipped. This is just screaming for me to take a bath in tonight. Really cool abstract painting, huge bathtub. They do give you soap, no bubble bath or bath bombs here, but you could probably go downstairs and pick some up. Or you could go to the Bath & Body Works just across the street at Fashion Show Mall. I just love how bright this bathroom is, and there's an echo because it's so big. Then you have a really nice lighting fixture up top to illuminate it even more. Cream tile. They don't give you a floor towel because they already have a rug down here. And the walk-in shower is right here. You have a bench in the walk-in shower as well as your shampoo, conditioner, body wash. And the controllers is here, and then just one shower head. Nice clear shower. I'm telling you, I love the Wynn, guys. Did I mention that before? A few more details on the bathroom. They even have circular carpet mats here in front of each sink, and then your regular towels are down below, and they even have a weigh scale. I just noticed that right now. I am not weighing myself today, by the way, guys. Yikes. And they also have 2 robes. They provide you with a couple of robes. Might put this on, nice and comfy, really plushy on the inside. Now you can't take these robes home. When you hit that right there, it'll tell you, make sure you don't take it home because they'll charge you. That's for sure. You can purchase these at Wynn at Home, which is the store over by the buffet. All right, we have a medium-high toilet. The toilet paper dispenser is right here, and it's nice and folded with a Wynn sticker and the logo. There's a light switch here. There used to be phones over here back in the day, I remember that. And then they also have your emergency backup toilet paper right behind me. And they have a huge door, so you can keep the toilet room separate just in case somebody is trying to get ready in the bathroom area. So for my one night, I actually used my points on my Chase Reserve card, which got me this room, and I only paid for the resort fee, which is about $65-ish when taxes included. The thing is, I did not know that a $60 credit was included with my stay. So basically, that $60 credit cancels out the resort fee. I will finish this video off tomorrow though, because I want you to know how I slept and how well I slept or how good I didn't sleep. We gotta go to the airport because it's Thanksgiving tomorrow and I gotta get home, and my flight's around 9:20, so I gotta wake up bright and early. So maybe we flash forward to me tomorrow morning so I can give you my final thoughts and review of the Strip View King Room here at the Wynn Las Vegas in 2025.
Tomorrow for sure.
Good morning, Jaycationers. Really great night last night here at the Wynn. Ended up at 4 6s because I just remember how amazing it was, and they came through. That burger was out of this world. Wow, so good. And I got a couple more of their Pilsner from 4 6s Brewing, and it was their last 2 cans of the season. Not until they make the next batch. So sorry, Cowboys, if you're coming here for NFR. I had the final 2 Pilsners at 4 6s. Love the Wynn. It's the signature luxury hotel. It's the luxury hotel here in Las Vegas. Even the King Strip room, that's not as big as all the other lavish rooms around this resort, is amazing, and I always have a great time here. Love the Encore, love the Wynn, and it's just so relaxing. A lot of great high-end stores as well as high-end restaurants here. We'll definitely be back to do the Encore in 2026. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Check out Las Vegas 777. Let's go. My Facebook group, we have over 5,000 Las Vegas lovers talking about the ongoings around town. And until the next one, it's Thanksgiving. I gotta hop my flight, so we'll see ya. Gobble, gobble. Happy Thanksgiving, Jaycationers. Much love. Stay traveling, Las Vegas. Let's go.